I go live every day. So I'm running a 100 days challenge where I come online live every day on YouTube to analyze the chart, and so you can tune in with me to learn from my strategy and also get some of my sniper entry, because I do analysis here, then I post the sniper entry to on my Telegram community. So if you have not subscribed yet, do well to subscribe. I'm sorry about that. So yesterday, if you are following me, you understand why this trade is going and running in profit. So you can go back to my previous live video to get the idea of why this trade is currently running in profit. So this is USD JPY, and okay, let me show you. So see, you can see USD JPY, USD JPY currently. So we are currently active on this trade and it's running in profit. So let me show you how this setup is and why I took the trade. So based on my technical analysis bias and structure yesterday, so you can see that I saw this movement. Okay, this is the overall trend of USD JPY. So this is my external structure. So you can see that my external structure is bearish, very much bearish. So the structure is bearish currently. So you can see, and the internal structure is currently bullish. So price is coming all the way up to this POI that I'm at here. So price is coming all the way up to this POI. Yeah, so this is my POI. So this is where I want to be selling off from this market. So what I'm currently doing is that, because I know, so I'm actually buying to my POI. So I'm actually buying to my POI. So yesterday I took this trade about 6 p.m. West African time. About 6 p.m. yesterday, that's when I got involved in this trade. That's when I saw the movement and I was able to get involved in this trade. So you can look at this 6 p.m. yesterday. So I've been on this trade since yesterday night, 6 p.m. So I'm going to be holding this trade all the way to my take profits. So I took this trade live. So let me show you my MT5 so you can see what I mean. So you can see that so um so you can see here that I'm currently live on this trade. I'm currently live on this trade. This trade is active and running. Active and running. I don't know if you can see clearly. Okay, let me just go back to my trading view. Let me also analyze another chart. So this trade, I'm going to be holding this trade all the way to my POI, to my take profit. So the overall trend is bearish on USD JPY from the daily time frame is bearish. So this is my POI. So I'm trading all the way up to my POI. I want price to get to this zone before I start selling off this market. So before that, I have to make sure that the internal structure has. So if you are just joining us, I do come live every single day to analyze the charts. So if you are interested, make sure you subscribe, and then there's a link to the Telegram channel where you can join. So because that's where I post the sniper entry. So once I analyze here, then I post the sniper entry on the Telegram channel. So you can check the description of this video to join. And if you want me to analyze any charts, just drop it on the comment section and I will do that. So let me check gold. I was running. Let me show you what's happening in gold. So look at gold currently. Gold is still going to buy gold, guys. So I'm holding gold to this zone. I'm holding gold to this zone. So this is where I want to visit. there's a strong POI here. This fair value gap, I expect gold to come up there and fill up the imbalance there, guys. So for now, we are still in profit in gold. So if you are holding gold with me, because I analyze this chart, is it if you join the previous life, I analyzed this particular setup about on gold. So I'm currently holding this gold till so let me check what is happening on USD card. All right. So So on USD card has been selling since last week. Let me check. So since last week, USD card has been selling off. So you can see that we have been selling off. So being that we need to follow the trend, so you can see that this was the last swing high before this massive movement to the downside. So this zone, this swing point and this swing point, this high and this low, this is my area of interest. So from this zone here to this zone here, this is my area of interest. So this is USD card, USD CAD. I'm analyzing USD CAD now. So a view on what is going on USD CAD. So if you have not subscribed yet, do well to subscribe so you can stay active and get notified whenever I'm coming live every day, guys. So you can see that on USD CAD, there was a swing point here. This was the last high that broke this structure to the downside. So we are still very much bearish on USD CAD. So but if you check the internal structure is still bullish. It's still very much bullish, guys. So I want the internal structure to align with the external structure order flow, which is bearish. So the two of them have to agree together. They need to agree. So the internal structure needs to do a market structure shift. So once that happens, then I'm going to be selling all the way down to this low. I'll be targeting this low. So price needs to come and take out this low, because we are still trending downward. So yesterday I marked out some key levels where I want price to be, but eventually price is not showing me any sign of going down. Price is still going up. So let me show you what I mean. So yesterday this was a swing low, higher high, higher low, higher high. I thought, I expected when price got to this zone that I marked here, that price was going to come and break this low here. Price was going to violate this low here, but price was not able to violate that low. So it means that the buyers are still very much active. So the buying pressure, the buying pressure is still strong. So the sellers were not able to break this low. So if this low is not being broken or violated, I'm not taking any sell. I'll just keep waiting and watching and waiting for this low to get violated. So without that, I'm not trading. I'll just be observing. So that is where patience and discipline comes in. So if this low is not taken out, I'm not doing anything. So you can see that when price retraces back to that zone, I was expecting it to take out this low, but it wasn't able to take out this low. So the same thing, this is my current bias now. So I want price to take out this low. If this price here is able to come and take out this low, I'll be taking a sell. But if it doesn't do that, it's gonna keep buying. So this setup remains bearish. This I will continue to look for sell opportunity in this setup until price breaks this high here. Until price breaks this high here, until this guy, you see price there, until it comes and violates this high here. That's when I'll start looking for buy. If it doesn't break this high here, I'll just keep observing it and look, because it seems that price is starting to consolidate around this zone. It's trying to consolidate around this zone. So if it breaks below, I'll be looking for sell opportunity. If it breaks above this high here, if it breaks above this high here, I'll be looking for a buy opportunity, guys. So that's just basically how it works. So for now, this is USD card. I'm just going to be observing these charts for now. I'll just be observing it and trying to read what price is doing next. So this is where discipline comes in. Without discipline, you won't be able to stay long in the game. You'll be able to blow your account fast. So if you want to preserve your account, always draw some certain instructions down so that you can discipline yourself. So now that you're waiting, you can just set an alarm here. You can set an alarm here that if price breaks below this place, then it's gonna notify you and you are gonna come alive back on the chart. So if you are new in the forex trading space and you don't know how to analyze the chart and generate your own signal, then you can message me, and then I'm running a mentorship program for the month of February, so you can join. And you can also join my free Telegram community where I post free signal every day. Free signal, so you can tune into my Telegram channel, check the description so you can join. So this particular trade that I'm showing you here, I'm going to be posting the entry on my Telegram channel. So if you want to partake in that, make sure you join. So this is USD card. So let me check AUD USD. Where's my broker? Where is my broker? Okay, let me see. So you can see AUD USD has been trending up since, guys. See, so what do you see, guys? So it has been trending up. AUD USD has been bullish ever since. It has been bullish. It has been bullish, guys. So this was the last high that AUD USD created, and this was the pullback. So let me draw my area of interest. So here and here. So this is my area of concentration on AUD USD, guys. AUD USD is what I'm analyzing now currently. So this is my structure here. From here to here is my area of interest. So price is still inside this trading range. So what I'll be waiting for is, we are bullish, guys. We are bullish. So the last low that created this high is this zone. So this was the low that created this massive movement to this high you are seeing here. So price is likely to come all the way to this zone, from around here, from around the 618. Price is likely to come all the way down to this zone before continue the buying trend. So but for now, what I'm expecting price to do is I'm expecting price to violate this low. Yeah, so if price violate this low, I don't have a clear view on what price is about to do next. So I'll just mark out my zone and be observing it. I'll be observing it to see what price will do next. So if price breaks down, a short sell all the way down to this zone. So I'll just wait and see what price will do next. So for now, price is still ranging inside this zone. So let me go to another chart and let me check Euro USD. So you see, this is Euro USD. You can see that let me go to a more higher time frame so you can see. So you need to always do your top-down analysis so you can know where you are currently. So for now, Euro USD is bullish, guys. It's bullish because you can see there was a break of structure here. So you can see that price from here broke structure to the upside. So we are bullish. And now there's a pullback to this key level. There's a pullback here to this key level. This was a strong zone before. Price broke above this strong zone, this key level here. So I'm not going to go deeper into those names and all those things because this is not class for that. So price broke above it. So price has traced back to this key level. So what I'm waiting for on this trade is to have a confirmation that price is ready to buy up from here, or price might pull back a bit, then before it's going to continue the trend upward. And why I do that, I will switch to my lower time frame because that is where I'm going to get a sniper entry from. So on Euro USD, if price breaks above this high here, if price breaks above this high, see where price is currently, right? If price breaks above this high here, I'll be looking for a buy opportunity, guys. I'm looking for a buy opportunity. I just want price to break above this high. For now, I cannot make any decision now because I don't know what price will do next. So I need to read it. I need to read the chart so I can get a clue and a blueprint of what is going to do next. So this is where I've marked out. So if price breaks above this high here, so that's an indication that it's about to buy. So once price does something like this, I'll wait for a pullback a bit, then I'll be buying all the way up to that zone. Yeah, and buying all the way up. So there are a bunch of POIs here where I can set my take profit from around here, and then so but let's just see if price will be able to break above this place, because for now the internal structure is bearish. You can see that way. This is For those that are just joining, this is Euro USD. Let me type it there so you can know what we're analyzing currently. So this is Euro USD. So I'm analyzing the chart. So for now, the internal structure is still very much bearish. Its price has been trending downward since last week. It has been trending downward. So and I need to know that the buyers are strong. They are in charge now. So I want this price now break above this high. If price breaks above this high with a big candle, then I'm going to be, that is going to give me a confirmation that the buyers have taken control. For now sellers are still in charge, guys. They are still in charge. So yeah, so let's just watch and see what price will do next on that. So I'll come back to that later. So I'll be posting the update on this on the a telegram channel. So if you are not patient enough, if you don't train yourself to be patient enough to wait for all this thing to play out, you are just going to be having that FOMO, fear of missing out. So fear of missing out is what's making most trader not to be profitable. You don't want price to leave you behind, because you have read the chart, and you have a clue of where price is going to go next, but you don't want price to leave you, because you see price dancing and acting as if it's about to go. So you jump into the trade, and then price is not ready to go to that direction yet. It comes down, liquidate you, hit your stop loss, and then you start thinking, maybe I'm not doing it right, or maybe something is wrong, or maybe they are following you from your village, all those kind of you know thoughts. So always be patient enough, just wait for it to mature. So sometimes you will discover that when you leave chat for like a day and you come back to it, you are going to start seeing things differently, because you have given it time to play out, to mature. So you are going to now see that structure clearly, because you gave it time to play out, to mature fully. So that's just how it is, guys. you know if this chart here, if this price here doesn't break this high here, I'm not doing anything. That's just simple as that. Sometimes some people might buy to that zone, because price might just go up a bit and sell off, because we are still bearish. So you need to be careful. But if we are currently bullish, you can risk it. But now we are still bearish, guys. Sellers are still very much in charge, so they can take over the chart, they can take over and keep selling anytime. And always make sure that you check your news, so you can check the news to check what is happening on the currency that you are trading. So let me check other assets. I was looking at euro gbp, guys. So drop a W on the chart if you are following me, guys. If you are just joining, make sure you subscribe, and encourage me, guys. Drop a comment so I can know that you are following me. So you can encourage me to do more. So let me check what is happening on euro gbp. Yeah, euro gbp. So you can see we have been trending downward on we have been trending downward. You can see we have been trending to the downside on euro gbp. So we have been trending downward. Price broke below this zone here. Price broke below this zone. So it means we are still bearish. We are still bearish on this trade. So what I want to look for how to get involved in this market. So this is strong consolidation here, guys. Strong. This is a very strong zone. So you can see that there was a strong consolidation around this zone. Price was just moving up, down, just going sideways, no direction before this breakout, guys. So if I want to get involved in this trade, this is a very strong zone that price will react from. So what I'll do is that I'm going to be waiting for confirmation. So I want this, my overall order flow is bearish, guys. My overall order flow is bearish, downward, trading downward. So what I want this structure here that's going now is called internal structure. So I want this to align with the overall flow. So I'm going to be looking for a rejection at some point. Price is still going up, so I'm going to look for a rejection. Once I see that rejection and I see that confirmation that price is about to change direction, then I'll be entering it. I'll be entering a sell from here. So I'll be targeting this low. So I'll just be waiting for that. I've not seen any clear indication that price is ready to sell off from there. So you can join my Telegram. So when I see that selling pressure, I'll post it in the group. Okay. So which other asset should I check? So you can see that I already marked this out before. I already did an analysis on this pair. This is US 30, guys. WUS 30. This is US 30, guys. So I already draw an analysis on this chart. So US 30 is currently bullish. So let me quickly explain what happened here on US 30. So you can see that price was trending up here, higher low. So price did a pullback, and then this low that you see here went up with a massive momentum and violated this previous high here. So this becomes a break of structure. So this is a break of structure here, guys. So now we have an indication that price has broken structure to the upside. So we are currently bullish. So when I say bullish, it means price is going up. If I say bearish, it means price is going down for those of you that are newbies. So when price was going up, price created a fair value gap. You see this gap that is here. So this inefficiency, they are not meant to be in the market. So price is always looking for how to come back and fill up all this gap. Yeah, it's naked. So I marked out my POI before, and then for those that are just joining, this is US 30. So price did a pullback to that zone. See, like I said, I marked it that already. You can see that it was already marked out already. Price did a pullback to fill up those gaps that I just showed you now. So this gap now, the inefficiency have been filled up. So what price did now? Price did a push up to the upside after filling up that imbalance. Price did a push up to the upside. Price did a pullback. Price reacted at this same other block that created this massive movement to the upside. Then price tapped into that zone and price pushed up again. So if I was active on this trade, I wasn't active on this trade, I'm not gonna lie. So if I was active on this trade, when price did a pullback to this zone, yeah, go to this zone, this other block here, I would have set my entry here. I've set my entry here, my stop loss here, and I'm targeting this eye here. I'm targeting this eye here. This is the last eye that was created, so I'm targeting the eye there. So imagine if I was active on this trade now. Look at how much I would have made. Look at how many. Look at the risk to reward. See, you see, I would have made a lot of money. Yeah. So I wasn't active on that. Yeah, correct. So you can see how much I would have made. So that's that about that. So I'll just be monitoring this chart back. Do next, but I still think this is gonna come back and take out this low. Yeah, maybe this is gonna be a form of inducement. Price is gonna come up and take out this low, and maybe come back to fill up this inverse fair value gap that you see here. So you can see that price might come back to this zone and fill it up. So if I want to get involved in this trade, this is what I would do. I'll wait for price to do a pullback, then I'll be entering from around here. So I'll be targeting this eye here. So this is what I'm expecting. This is my expectation on US 30 currently, guys. This is US 30. So this is my expectation on US 30. So I don't know if you can see it clearly. I want price to do a pullback to this zone. Then I'm targeting this eye here. So this is my current trading range. So I want price to do a pullback to this zone. I want price to do a pullback, take out this low here. A lot of people will be setting their stop loss here and be holding this buy. So price might come back, take them out, come back again, take this low out and tap into this inverse fair value gap that I just marked out here. So this is a very, very key level. Let me expand it so you can see why I marked out that zone and why that zone is very, very key. So you can check that here. You can check this zone. You can see that there's an inefficiency here. There's also an inefficiency here. So this is a fair value gap. It's a fair value gap. So this price usually reacts from this kind of strong key zone because it's gonna come up and fill it up. So here is naked, here is naked, it's empty. So price is gonna come up and fill it up, then change direction. So this is how price usually reacts majority of the time, unless there's something happening. Maybe there's a news event, that's when it can violate it. So but if everything is okay, there's gonna be a pullback all the way to this zone. So I'll be waiting patiently for price to do that. Maybe it might be today, it might be tomorrow, it might even be next week. Nobody knows. So that's just how it is. So I'll just be monitoring it or add it to my watch list, and I'll be watching it. So while waiting for other things, keep myself busy waiting for it to come to that zone. So that's just basically how it works. So I think that'll be all for today. um if you have not subscribed yet, do well to subscribe so you can get access, so you can get notified whenever I come on live. So see you guys tomorrow, same time. Bye.